worked on her English trot in a while.
Yeah, the horse Cassie had previously couldn't do Western, so she only did English at that time. So she was so excited to have a horse that excelled in Western that she doesn't practice in English very much. But Mitzi looks really pretty on it, and with more practice, she'd be fine.
She spends a lot of time outside.
Well, she gets the princess treatment, so if it starts raining, she comes in. If the wind blows, she comes in. The lady here just does a phenomenal job, and that's what Mitzi likes best. So I don't know, are you gonna, does she have a, like, would you have a stop for her and all that?
Yeah.
She's in every night, but,
Okay.
yeah.
I like to put them out if at all possible.
Yes.
But if it's, you know I wouldn't put them out in a blizzard. I don't put them out in cold rain.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So, well, you see they got run out, so they have this like with
they
the option to
have
come
it.
in.
Yeah.
So at least they always have that, and then she rotates them. But well, one thing you should know about her is she's got the best stable manners, but she doesn't like other horses. I mean, she's fine at shows and everything. She never like acts up, but she doesn't get along with other horses on that one.
I have a gelding that she would be stalled at the barn with and turned out with.
Oh, okay. Well, if there's only one, I would imagine in time
Yeah,
they could work it out.
They
Raider's Uncle Raider.
Yeah, and what happened was because she was born at a training barn, he just never,
Let him out.
it was all one at a time. He has this program, it's like you get worked, you get put in a stall, you go out for this amount of time, you get put back in, and she got used to that. Then my horse that I had before that was such a bad guy, the other horses hated him and he got picked on so bad that I paid extra to have his own paddock. So when I got her, she just moved right into her own paddock because I already had the arrangement set up because my other horse needed it. She didn't probably need it, but then she got used to that because she had a whole year. The other horses were just on the other side of the fence, so she wasn't totally lonely, but she didn't run with them. Then out here, Judy, she's like, but they don't like the minute they start like doing anything, she separates them. So I mean, maybe they just need more time to work out. Like, I'm not going to mix you with anyone because we don't want her to get bit and scraped and hurt. So she's never been bit, scraped, hurt, with the exception of you seeing these scrapes on her leg from herself taking the fence. But so do you own the property where the horses stay, or you board and you own the facility where the horse stays? Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't have an indoor arena.
Okay.
It's just a small barn. I had my gelding.
Okay.
And I leased one of my first horses, or one of her first horses to her when she was just starting out in 4-H.
Okay.
That's how I met them.
Okay.
And so they've just like always been at my barn.
Oh.
I just have one.
Oh, you just have one.
I just
Okay.
have the gelding, and then my niece, who shows, she had her horses there up until she built her barn. She had a place, she had 10 acres,
Okay.
but she didn't have the barn when she bought the house. So she
Okay.
had to get the barn. So until she had her horses at my barn.
Okay.
And she's got, and she's doing some breeding and raising now too. So right now she's got five at her barn, and then her horse is always at the trainers.
Oh.
Never comes home.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah.
That darn cow.
And she's got.
My boyfriend has cows. He's on a farm, so I'm used to all that.
We moved her horse over to another place, so they have an indoor arena so she can ride in the springtime to get ready.
Yeah.
And they have 2 cows in the barn.
Oh, really? So, because I've never seen that before. I mean, the horse we had before would freak out if he even smelled a cow. He was so afraid of cows.
Well, was Allison,
Squirt was afraid of sheep.
was one a rescue?
No,
Bought in a garage sale or something?
no. Norman is John's.
I thought it was bought real cheap.
A little consistency, like down the stretch where you tap her and then bump her a little. She actually is a really pretty neat.
And surprisingly to me, she is awesome on the trails too, because she's just that good-minded girl. So, because my gated horse, he was so great on the trails, and I took her, we trailered to a place, and she made my guy look bad because she was so good, and my horse is good on the trails. So. So she's so versatile, which is what we were looking for, something that was great in English, Western, and you can trail ride her too.
Yeah, that's kind of what she's wanting, is just
Yeah.
an all around. Did you do trail with her at the shows?
Oh yeah, we never got to the APHA level because she was a little, like, I never really worked on it, but like, I mean, we could have contended, but I wasn't like a winner there. But if you went to any of the localer shows or the ones around here,
Open shows for H, she blows them away just from, without even practice, just because she's just so obedient. So I mean, that's after the do. I think trail looks so fun. I mean, that looks the funnest to me, which of course I don't trail.
and if she gets sloppy on her back feet, just like pick her up a little and push your spur into her and push her hip back over. Because I haven't worked on her much.
And then
lately.
2 weeks later, that was the judge for her for fair.
Does she normally follow hard like that?
She doesn't have to.
No,
What do you do
if-
to get her to stop that?
She'll stop if you like pick up on her and correct her, and if she's like if you just hold her for a little while you're going, and like then she goes straight out, and then if it's kind of one of her up a little and hold her for about 5 seconds and just make sure she knows you can't do it. And I mean you can grab up on her
I don't know if you
hard.
know the name, Drew.
She's not gonna- So just grab your reins and
Okay,
do a
'cause
steady
he's from
pull up, like
Southern
just hold her.
Okay.
Down south.
There you go, like
He
that.
probably knows Charlie, and Charlie probably knows
I
him.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's also a judge. He's a judge too.
Okay.
And he had one of those, they call it a toter home. The big rig that you can stay in the back, and then it's got like a flatbed, and you hook the trailer onto the flatbed.
Oh,
like a
wow.
big- And he just bought a new one over the winter that now has an expand out in this toter home.
Oh, my
I've never
gosh.
seen one that had this, put the, you know, the tip out on
Yeah.
that, and I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah.
So you're gonna sell everything you get out of it then? Or
Yeah, because I had, when she got so into trailing, that's when I sold my gated horse I just trail rode with, just because so I could be more devoted and available to her. And then, well, also my son got diagnosed with juvenile arthritis this past year, and he's all achy, and it's like it just changed things for me to the extent where it's like, if she's too busy, then it's just time to wrap it up. And I hope when she's in her 20s she'll get back into it. I think it's just a break, because I know that your college years are busy too. So I just think that her last 2 years of high school, 4 years of college, and then I know it's a lifelong thing. I know she'll get back to it, but at that